Today we have a visitor staying at the campsite. Hey YouTube, welcome back to day 6 of the 30-day spooky challenge where we are aiming to design a Halloween island before the 31st of October. The rules are simple, we need to start and finish a new island in 30 real life days. Time travel is allowed, there is no DLC or Nintendo Switch Online, and we have to make sure our mics are on. Have a good one, I hope you enjoy. Oh, greeted by Sahara and a weed apparently. Hello, you are calling me Sahara, for that is my name I have carried for as long as I have carried these rugs. I bring these rugs from my home, which is far, to help you decorate your home, which is near. Oh, we love a mystery. Let's go for a mystery wallpaper. Oh, we got a tree-lined wall. That's pretty cool. We could make a spooky room with that. Okay, we have timed our episode perfectly. No! Consolation prize of an ant. So our turnips are spoiled. I honestly don't know what happened. But we'd have a backup plan. We are going to go deep sea diving and find as many critters as we can and try and make back that 100,000 bells we just lost. It's a bit of a setback, but nothing we can't recover from. Yes, I got an acorn barnacle. Will it grow into an oak barnacle? I doubt it. Okay, let's donate the ones we have to donate first, then we can sell the rest. Look at all the fine things you brought in today. Allow me a moment to run the numbers, and done. I can buy these from you. Oh, there we go. 42,375 bells. There we go. That was fossils and some of the deep sea creatures. So we've made a lot of our money back. I wonder what our threshold, where are we at with our spend limits? Oh, we've spent 167,190 bells, so we're about 33,000 away from our 200,000 bell limit, which will then allow us to upgrade nooks. Okay, now we're somewhat back on track. Let's go and check out who is in our campsite, our first ever campsite villager. Hopefully it's someone really cute. Kyle! The name's Kyle. Glad to see I'm the first one using this campsite. And you live on this island, don't you? I don't know, maybe I'm just imagining things, but I feel like everyone wants me to move here. Wow, I'm honored. An exclusive invitation to an exclusive island for celebrities and entourages. Okay, we need to go and check with Tom Nook that it's okay to invite Kyle, which I'm sure it is. Then this means we have no time to waste. Our next course of action will be building a new home. Now, Maury, since you closed the deal with our visitor, you should be the one to pick the location for a new home. Leave it to me. Thank you, Maury. I knew you'd agree to it. So at this point, we just put in the villagers' houses as low as possible on the island. So we have plenty of room for terraforming. This is our little camping kind of spooky storytelling build that we did super quickly. It's nothing too special, but we're pretty proud of it. I think we're just going to put Kyle right alongside the little campground there. And we did it just far enough away from the trees that it didn't disturb the campground, but I think having a wolf live next door kind of makes it a little bit more spooky. Ahoy, that's a little bit of a local flavor for you. It means, what's up, Alpha? You got news for me or what? Seriously, you got the personal red carpet and my own VIP cabana. That's Kyle for an invitation on my own place to live. Okay, with the camper sorted, we need to do our daily rounds. Yes, we found the money rock and we desperately need it. Grab the money tree, plant a money tree, harvest some pumpkins, plant some pumpkins, and hopefully find the villager who's doing some crafting. So it looks like it's going to be Al or Rio. Yeah, it's Rio in the basic house. Oh my gosh, I have such good taste. I'm basically a DIY trendsetter. Oh, hello. Something on your mind, Maury? What are you making? Well, I'm making a spooky tree. This is what we need. Yes, finally. I dreamt the idea when I fell asleep watching Maglev's in Love. It's about trains in love. One of them. Sweet, I learned a DIY recipe for a spooky tree. How many pumpkins are we going to need for this? Oh, so we need lots of hardwood as well, and some pumpkins. Cool! So we can literally make like a lost forest of spooky trees. It's gonna be so cool. Okay, so we need to find loads of wood so we can craft a bunch of spooky trees. Mira's sleeping next to the river. She's so sweet. We got the spooky scarecrow from a balloon. Also, just thinking about it, I kind of want to put the gnomes in the little build we've done there. I don't like having random furniture around unless it means something. So let's go ahead and put the gnomes in here. I think that would be quite cool. There we go. Spooky gnome. Spooky gnome number 1. Spooky gnome number 2. There, that kind of adds to it. It's a little bit creepy. It's where the gnomes gather to talk about the townsfolk. Okay, we've got the scarecrow we can craft and also the spooky tree. We've got a lot of spooky items now, actually. Most of them we've already got out on display. But I think we need a bunch of spooky trees and a bunch of scarecrows. They're definitely probably the coolest items other than the arch. Okay, we ran out of pumpkins, but we've got a few trees and a few scarecrows. I think we should do something about our pumpkin patch here. But for now, I think we'll just drop a couple of scarecrows here just to scare off anyone who dares steal our pumpkins. So I think we need to upgrade our house, to be honest. Time to talk about your home. What shall we discuss? I want to expand. Oh yes, we have to pay our loan first. Orcs. Okay, loan repayment. Thankfully, we recovered the money that we lost on our spoiled turnips by selling a bunch of resources from around the island. And we're going to pay our loan off now. Yay! I finished paying off my home loan. Now can we expand? Wonderful, I'm so happy for you. I'm going to make sure construction begins right away. So until we know what we're doing with our spooky trees, we'll just place them here near the entrance because they are pretty cool. But this is kind of where we're just putting all of the unused furniture that we'll use at some point later on in the game. I feel like every time we put a spooky tree down, we should get rid of an actual tree. I mean, we won't get rid of all of them, but we'll get rid of a few. Gonna quickly harvest our non-native fruits. And I think we're just gonna, how much money have we got actually? We don't have too much. I think we're just gonna buy a bunch of stuff from Nooks to try and get that spend limit up again. We're just gonna buy everything. So we bought a load of stuff, sold it back. We're just gonna carry on buying things from the cabinet until we meet that threshold, I think. Okay, we did it. We have spent 220,000 bells. So we have passed that 200,000 milestone, which is the requirement. So now we just have to wait 30 days, but we're going to have to do some time traveling at some point, I think. So at least we don't need to worry now about spending money. All the money we get, we can buy items for the island and pay off loans. Oh, that's a relief. Yo, Maury, you ever have a hard time putting your foot down about something? If someone won't listen and what you're saying, you gotta have the right reactions ready like this. No, no, nothing. And just like that, you hit him with a disagreement. You gotta stand your ground sometimes, Cottontail. Yay. I learned the disagreement reaction. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, I think we've done all we need to today. So we'll just time travel, I think, just to get Kyle into his new home. Okay, Kyle should have moved in by now, so we'll just double check. There it is. That is one ugly house. Oh, Flick is here. Hey. Oh, hi. Do you live here? I'm Flick. I'm kind of a bug buff. Oh, and if you're interested in my art at all, just let me know. My commissions are open. Okay, so we have a way of making lots of money today. We can sell a bunch of bugs to Flick, which is really cool. But of course, we've got our harvesting to do. Yes, we have loads of pumpkins to harvest as well. Lots of white ones. We just need the white ones basically because we're going to be customizing all of the stuff into the monochrome versions, I think. Okay, let's do a little bit of organization here. I think we're gonna divide them up so we have a white pumpkin patch and a orange pumpkin patch. Okay, let's clear some space to where we want to put the new pumpkin patches. I'm thinking we should put them alongside resident services. So first things first, we're gonna clear these trees. Okay, this area is probably big enough. So let's go ahead and we've only got a little bit of fencing. So let's just start here. Okay, so this is what it's going to be. We're going to have orange pumpkins here, mostly for crafting, and white pumpkins here, mostly for customizing. And it's not so much a build. We probably won't need to keep this forever, but it's going to be a great resource for just getting all the items we need and also be able to make money on the island too. So we've got a balloon as well. What have we got in here? Hopefully a recipe. Oh, it's a spicy cookies recipe. Yay! Is this a recipe? I wonder how I can memorize it. It goes eerily quiet. on the hour because the town tune is silent. Okay, this is the white pumpkin patch. I guess we can put a scarecrow here. Looking good. So just going to place all the orange pumpkins in this side of the pumpkin patch. Drop a scarecrow, harvest the pumpkins, and then just fill up the rest of the area with some brand new pumpkin starts. Maybe we could put the archers on here. There we go. We got somewhat of a spooky pumpkin patch, but this is mostly just so we're productive and efficient with our pumpkins. We've got white pumpkins growing for customizing, orange pumpkins growing to craft things, because we're going to need, no matter how we try and make it spooky, we're going to need a lot of Halloween furniture anyway. So that's the idea there. And all of the other yellow and green pumpkins we can just scatter around town. I think we don't really need them, but it looks like we've got a few of each, so we can just put them elsewhere around town. Okay, with our spooky, not very spooky pumpkin patch sorted, we should probably go and speak to Tom Nook. We haven't spoken to him in a little while. Well, hello there, Maury. Your home is much roomier, yes? Oh, we totally forgot to check it out. It's nice to have even a little extra space. What should I do? Yes, I'll explain the last major task for Project K then. We've started gathering feedback from folks on and off the island. Our focus right now should be improving the image of the island and gaining that all-important word-of-mouth marketing. I've asked Isabel to assist with collating the feedback, so talk to her for the latest information. Okay, Isabel. Let's have it. As it stands, we currently have a 1-star rating. What? What about our pumpkin patch? That took us hours to arrange. Okay, so apparently we have a lot of work to do. Thank you very much. I'll just hand over the housing kit you'll need. Use it to claim a plot of land for a new house, Maury. Just use the kit when you find a good location. Off you go now. Okay, so we've got a plot of land to sell. We'll just put it next to Kyle, I think, for now. Perfect. I picked a spot for a home to be built in the future. A new island neighbor is potentially a new island friend. Okay, we're going to go ahead and put the other plots down as well. And as usual, we're just keeping it low down on the map because we don't want to have to move them later like 2 times. So we're going to put them in low down and then move them once we've terraformed the back of the island. There we go. That's the second plot. And also means we can do some villager hunts finally. For this next one, we may as well give Mira a neighbor, I think. Can we squeeze it in here? Probably not. I can't believe that fits there. I thought it was going to be too close to the ledge, but that's perfect. So Mira deserves it to have a nice neighbor. So I think there's one more plot left. Okay, Mira can have another neighbor. There we go. So we've got 4 plots ready for villagers to move in. That brings us to the total of 10 plots. And we spent a little bit longer than we probably should have organizing our pumpkin patch. It's not anything serious. It may not even be in the final island, but it's just mostly for productive reasons, so we can feel efficient in growing pumpkins and using them to craft spooky furniture. The fence I'm hoping to customize at some point. That would look really cool. And eventually we'll have like paths and stuff around here. But yeah, we've got to work on our island rating apparently, and of course go for a villager hunt. So that's really exciting. That's what we'll do in the next episode. This is a great place to finish, I think. Let me know your thoughts so far. Let me know what you like, what you dislike, the spooky ideas you have, things you'd like to see, everything. And I hope you're enjoying the series. Thank you, of course, to the patrons and channel members, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!